Hey everyone! Today I wanted to share a special journey I've been on with this beautiful boy named Presley. When I first met him, he was very cautious and unsure about trusting anyone. During our first meeting, he even tried to bite me twice. He didn't know how to express his fear, and I did invade his space by crouching down, which was definitely a big mistake on my end. Now, it's not so much that he was aggressive, but he didn't know how to communicate his fear because Presley is deaf. So he doesn't really have a way of communicating with anybody. So my job was to teach him an effective way of communicating since he can't rely on those verbal cues that other dogs can. So because he wasn't able to rely on those verbal cues, his family wanted us to teach him a way to communicate and teach him some basic obedience. As you can see here, Presley didn't have any crate manners. He was bolting out of the crate, and what we wanted to see was for him to sit and wait. Leash walking was definitely another challenge I had with Presley. Just because he had no leash manners, he would pull and dart in every direction, and he's a pretty big boy. He's very strong, so we definitely wanted to fix that. Since his owner is expecting a baby, we did want to make sure that they are as safe as possible. Here you can also see that he tends to lunge at strangers, so that's definitely something we wanted to work on. Because of Presley's situation, we had to find a way to integrate a positive marker, which was using the vibration feature on his e-collar. Now, as you can see here, he was very scared of it. He was a little skittish at the beginning and refused some food, but after a while of practicing, he was able to finally overcome that fear of the vibration and really start working very nicely with me. I started by tugging him on the leash just to communicate that I wanted him to come to me, and vibrating when he did reach me. Vibrate and reward. So he did start to love the vibration feature. Because of the classical conditioning, I was able to associate food with that vibration. As a reward for a really good session, he got in some playtime. This guy really loved tug. He's a strong boy, so he definitely beat me every single time. After training and playing, I gave him a nice little nap time so he can rest up before the next session. Once he woke up from his nap, we were back to work on the next session. I wanted to introduce him to the stimulation feature on the e-collar. I started with a very low stim, just enough for him to feel it but not be too scared of it. But since it was something that was new, he was still afraid of it, so I wanted to work with him very slowly on it. Once I got him used to that stimulation feature, I was able to take him on some nice walks where he wasn't pulling me and darting in every direction, but walking next to me. And whenever he did get ahead of me, I would recall him back to me, and he would maintain that position. Anytime he would look at me on our walk, I would use my positive marker with that vibration as our yes and reward him. So every time he would look at me, I would vibrate and reward. And after yet another successful session, he had some much-deserved belly rubs before getting picked up by his dad. This journey with Presley definitely taught me the power of patience and understanding and communication. If you have a fearful or deaf dog, just remember progress takes time, but it's so rewarding once you do get there.